Maryhill wines are well known around the world, and the tasting room, the winery out in the Columbia River Gorge, is a beautiful place. But you know, the tasting room here on the Vancouver waterfront isn't too shabby either.
Not too bad.
I'm here with Tony Fraser, who is the tasting room manager. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so give us a little history, a little background about Maryhill Winery.
So Maryhill is owned by Craig and Vicki Lutold. They were part owners of Cascade Cliffs in the late 90s, and had always had a dream of opening up their own place, super passionate about wine. They got a parcel of land in the early 2000s, opened up the mothership by the Stonehenge Museum in Goldendale.
Yep. Yeah, I know, it's a beautiful spot. And again, this spot is really nice here too. You have brought out some of your favorite wines that you like to serve here. Tell us about them.
First is the Rosé of Sangiovese. This is one of our classic label wines. It's 100% Sangiovese with very little time with the skin on the juice, getting that slight little bit of color. But it's, I'd say, one of our sweeter, fruitier, dry wines, if that makes sense. It can be dry and fruity, but it's a summer favorite. I just love it because you can pair it with just about anything you have in the fridge. I mean, and I've tried it that way. So next up is it is member exclusive wine. So these two unfortunately aren't available unless you are a club member.
Well, good reason to become a club member.
It's our GSM, it's Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre. It's just a classic bottle. Very complex, fruity. You have the light-bodied Grenache adding to those big fruity tannins from the Syrah, and just a little bit of that funky and dirtiness coming from the Mourvedre. So it's one of my favorites, and my ultimate top #1 wine that Richard makes is the Carmenere. Notes of bell pepper and sometimes jalapeno pepper, depending on the vintage.
Okay.
Its Papa was Cab Franc. It was thought to be a dead varietal. So that's when I first started working for Maryhill, I'd never heard of the Carmenere. And then I tasted it and it changed everything.
Okay, well, I have to taste this wine.
Yes.
While you're pouring, why don't you tell us about the club, since this wine is very, specific to the club only.
Yeah, so there is several wines that for one reason or another, we just keep them as, it's usually supply and demand. It's just, we only make a couple hundred cases of it. And so we just keep those, we just kind of hoard those for club members, because eventually we're going to run out and we go to a new vintage. So that's just one of the many things that is great about the Maryhill Club is you get something that nobody else can get.
Yes.
Unless you're a club member. Like I think Jordan told you, there's 2 tiers.
Yes.
Yep, so there's the premium club member, which can have this one and some of the wines you see behind me. Those are club exclusive wines. It comes with 4 pairings, 4 tastings every day, complimentary. Or we have members that have the flight a few times and then they pick one that's their favorite, and then you can come in that time and just have a full glass on the house.
Nice.
So they can get 4 of those, as well as a 25% discount on all the wine all the time.
Yeah, well, this wine is amazing. It smells really good. It's
Are you getting
so
those bell pepper
smooth.
notes?
No jalapeno,
No,
which is
this
good.
vintage was more on the bell pepper side.
Okay, yeah, that I get a sense of. Well, tell me real quick about why you like working here and the atmosphere here at the Vancouver Waterfront Room.
Oh boy, let's see. So I came on board almost 5 years ago. I was hired as an ambassador. So I was able to dive into wine. I felt like I wasn't going to work. I was kind of going to school.
Okay.
And so it was exciting, and I was able to work with the public, but also dig into a book and read, and just make myself a lot more familiar with the wines, the different regions around the world. And I'm surrounded by people that are the same way. We tend to hire like-minded individuals, so I feel like I'm in almost like a family setting.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, all of you are super knowledgeable about wine. So briefly tell us where you're located, how people can become a member and come drink wine.
So you can come on down, drop into the waterfront, the Vancouver waterfront. Just go towards the Columbia River, and you cannot miss it. You can drop into the tasting room and you can sign up with any one of our ambassadors, or you can sign up online if you just want to go the quick route. So yeah.
Perfect.
That's the way to do it.
Good to know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.